feel like a lot of times women use their ring as a weapon when they've been dealing with a man who has had a plethora of options. And what we do is we overextend ourselves. The first thing a woman asks when a man cheats on her is why her? Because she can't understand in her mind what she hasn't been doing in order to get this man. So to me, that's not a man she doesn't like at all. That's a man she feels incompetent enough to satisfy. To me, that sounds like women overextend themselves. And when we overextend ourselves, we get burnt out. And when they get the ring, they get complacent and forget what they got. But other women still know what you got because she don't have that. You domesticated him, but she's not in your position. She just knows what this man is capable of now. So what we tend to do is we push, and we start taking advantage of them and getting very complacent, thinking that nobody can have our spot because if he picked over all these other women and gave me the ring, who gives a damn? I'm still the wife. I'm still his ex-wife. I'm still his first wife. There's a form of entitlement there. But I, in my hearts of heart, do not believe, based on how women act with other women about men, that women are picking men that they don't like to marry. I just don't believe that. It's too many women who are fighting and hurting other women about a man to be with a man that she does not genuinely like.
But if the woman really liked the man, she wouldn't be worried about another woman, even if he is sleeping with her.
That has nothing to do with that man. That has everything to do with a woman's insecurities. You can't make a woman not insecure in regards to how she's dealing with a man, because majority of everything women do is for male validation. Women go get their body done for male validation. Women turn around and they'll try to up the score and make a lot of money for male validation. Even women who say that they don't want a man, when you talk to them, everything they're saying is in rebellion of a man. So they want men's attention. Even the anti-women want men attention. The anti-men want men attention. So I can't say that. Like, women's insecurities is not a man's problem.
I think Precious is right though, because yeah, they do want attention, but as we know with hypergamy, it tends to be from a specific type of dude, and and a lot of times that specific type of dude is unavailable to them, or he's taken. He has a wife, he has a woman already, and I think that's why, like for example, I was married before, and I think most married men will agree that once that ring goes on your finger, women start flocking to you even more than when you didn't have the ring on that finger. And a lot of that is because women don't pre-select the way men do. Women don't select the way men do. They pre-select. So women are looking at a man who's with someone else and they're going, oh, that's what I want. They're not always looking at what's around them. And what's around them is usually what they're settling for. There's usually some higher goal that they really want. And what they're willing to do for that the person in that status is very different than what they're willing to do than that person they're with. Everybody's heard a story about some woman who was like considered a prude, who then she met XYZ, whatever famous person, and now she a whole different woman. Now she riding on the back of motorcycles with ass, so she doing stuff. She different now, and that's
But that has
because
nothing
that's
to do with
because what she really wants. That's because a lot of times what she really wants isn't what's in her immediate environment, and a lot of women will just adapt and become the person that they have to do to fit in with what they have around them. But what they really desiring is something different. So I would agree with Precious on that.
But that has nothing to do with actually genuinely liking your partner, because most women who actually like their partner are very easily influenced by the man. Women pick up men music, we pick up your lingo, we pick up everything. So if you're saying this woman has now, who she was approved, now she a freak hoe, all because of this man, no other man she dealt with was able to change her into this. That to me says she likes him enough to bend. She likes him enough to conform. She likes him enough to adapt. I've seen women turn to drugs just because of a man.
But a
You know,
lot of time that's not the person that they're with that they're doing that for. A lot
my
of
thing,
time it's somebody else. A lot of time it's the side dude that they're doing all that for. It's not the dude that they're
but
with.
see,
So
my
that's why
thing
I'm saying I
is
agree with Precious.
that has, to me, that doesn't sound like that don't sound like dislike. That don't sound like this is a man she dislikes, because realistically speaking, most women know when they should go. Most women already are aware when the time is up, and they will stay and give
You know
man
what?
chance after chance. That don't sound like dislike to me.
It's not about dislike. It's like, for example, let's say you're a young teenage girl. She want a car. You know what I mean? Her parents promised her a car, She might want the Benz. That's what she really want. Now, if they give her a Honda, I'm sure she'll take it and she'll drive it around and you know she'll go where she want to go. But you know damn well what she really wanted was the Benz. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, and she's gonna treat that Honda very differently than she would have treated the Benz if she got the Benz. Let's be real. So that's all.
Yeah, but the problem is sometimes is that people don't understand that, you can like what you like, but you know what I'm saying, what you like do they like you in return? And that's the reciprocal part that's always missing. You can want what you want, but does what you want you back? You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people miss that mark and they end up chasing something that ends up either wasting them time, bringing them down a rabbit hole where they're becoming self-destructive and kind of losing, sight of what's really important. You know what I'm saying? If marriage is your long-term goal, is having a family your long-term goal, or finding a life partner is your long-term goal. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that is, you got to make sure that that person best aligns with you for the long journey. You know what I'm saying? Like it will suck to build with someone for 5-6 years, break up, go through this entire 2-year healing cycle, and then get back on the bandwagon where every single time as time goes on, this dating market or this perpetual cycle of people who enter it who have unhealed trauma or unhealed endeavors, right? They're just running into each other. So I think it's better to measure twice and cut once.
Okay.
Can I say something?
Yeah, that's the sweet spot I think everybody looking for is like we both like each other equally. I feel like that's the sweet spot.
All right. Go ahead, Shonda.
Okay, I want to apologize because my live kept going out because of the weather. But I kind of see both sides, but I do want to say that people do get complacent versus whether it's man or woman. If a man is married and has a side chick, rather a woman is married, has a man on the side, she's probably just complacent in that marriage because it's still her stability. So that doesn't kind of mean that she may be bully or like that man or in love with as she used to be, but she just has that stability there. And I think it goes both ways. But I kind of want to go back to the video as well, because I did have an experience where I was into a guy and he and I were dating, and he was kind of hung up on his ex still at the time. And so I was being the woman that I was trying, as far as trying to prove that I should be that woman for him. And we ended up not making it work. But then later on, 2 baby mamas later, oh, I want to be with you. I know you're my wife. I want to marry you. So, I'm not about to take on 2 small kids, so it's too late for that. Right. So, yeah, so that was my situation with that.